Welcome, my friend. Thanks so much for taking this time to step away, disconnect from work, to take a moment to connect and tend to your body and mind. This will be a standing flow that I hope is doable in an office setting. I'll meet you standing at the front of your mat. Let's begin by just shaking it off. It being anything from the day, releasing it and letting it go. Shake your hands up and then bring it back down. Take it into your neck a little and then into your shoulders. Letting go of any need to control, just shake it out. Shake each of your legs and feet, and now shake it off wherever needs a little bit more release in your body. Let's tend to our neck a little bit more. Take clasped fingers behind you to rest at your left hip, so opposite side of me. Big breath in, standing tall, and exhale, lower your left ear towards your left shoulder, so the same side as your interlaced fingers. Release your interlaced fingers, taking it into a side body stretch, reaching your right arm up and over to the left side. Your hip points stay square and even to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up to center. From here, we'll take what I call sundial pose by circling fingertips to the sky, interlacing them at the top, and flip your palms to the sky. And we'll begin to circle your torso to the left, palms reaching away at each step of the way, circling down, around, and back up. We'll take that 2 more times. Exhaling as you circle down and inhaling as you circle up. Getting another side body stretch, and we're checking in with our core strength here too. Next time you come to the top, release and circle your fingertips down. And let's inhale, circle them right back up. Cactus your arms as you hinge forward at your hips. Forward fold. Take a few deep breaths here and forward fold. With your exhales, release anything that does not support your balanced, healthy body and mind. Feel as though whatever it is spilling out the crown of your head, releasing and giving it over to Mother Earth. On your next inhale, lift halfway to find your flat back. Exhale, release forward. Big, beautiful breath in, circling your fingertips to the sky, your palms kiss, and lower prayer to heart. And clarify your foundation so you can step your right leg back with control, coming into high lunge pose. Square your hips to the front of the mat. To help do this, energetically scissor your thighs towards each other. Your back leg is strong, heel pressing towards the mat. And now let's lower your back heel so your toes point out at a 45-degree angle. We're coming into Warrior One pose. Draw your lower belly up and in. Let's straighten your front leg, and we'll take pyramid pose next. So bring your back foot in so your feet are about 3 to 4 feet apart. Back toes rotate out about 30 degrees. Firm your hips towards one another. Hands can stay at heart center or take prayer behind your back, getting into our shoulders and upper body. Inhale, find length in your spine. And exhale as you hinge forward at your hips, keeping a nice long spine as you hinge forward. Lower until you meet your edge and then hold it right there. Lengthen back in your tailbone. Your crown of head reaches forward, keeping a nice long spine, legs scissor. Good work, my friend. Rise up, hands to hips. Everything points to the front of the mat now, shifting weight to your front foot to draw your right knee in towards your chest. Let's take tree pose next by bringing your right sole of foot to your inner thigh. If this is challenging, you may lower your sole of foot to your calf or bring your toes to the mat and your heel to your ankle. And bring hands to prayer at heart center. Hug everything into the midline. Your foot presses into your thigh and your thigh presses back. If you'd like, you can extend your fingertips to the sky With control, lower your arms and hug your knee into your chest once more. Just for a moment before you extend your foot out long in front of you, foot flexed, toes reaching up to the sky. Challenge yourself to lift it up a few more inches. You got this. And then slowly lower it down. And we'll take it right over to the second side. Interlace fingers behind you and they rest at your right hip. Big breath in, finding a nice long spine. Before you exhale, lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Release your interlaced fingers, taking it into a side body stretch. Reaching your left arm up and over to the right side. Spiral your chest towards the sky and lift your gaze. On your inhale, lift up to center. Taking our sundial pose next by interlacing your fingers at the top. And I like to take my feet a little bit wider than hip distance for a nice solid foundation. Begin to circle your torso to the right, palms pressing away each step of the way. Nice, fluid, mindful movement, circling down, around, and up. 2 more times for a total of 3. Next time you come to the top, release and circle your fingertips down. Bring your feet back to hip width if you widen them with me. And then we'll bring your hands to prayer at heart. When you're ready, step your left leg back with control, coming into our high lunge pose. Square your hips. Energetically scissor your thighs to help square them up. Your back leg is strong, your heels sinking to the mat. And then we'll lower our back heel so our toes point out at a 45-degree angle for our Warrior One pose. Energetically narrow your hips towards one another to help stay square to the front of the mat. Straighten your front leg, taking our pyramid pose. So bring your back foot in so feet are about 3 to 4 feet apart. Firm your hips towards one another. You can take hands prayer to heart or bring them behind your back. Inhaling to find length in your spine. Before you exhale, hinge forward at your hips, keeping a nice long spine as you hinge. Lengthen your tailbone back, crown of head reaches forward. Feel your legs as they scissor. And my friend, rise up. Hands to your hips, shift your weight into your front foot to draw your left knee into your chest. We'll take our tree pose. Bring your left sole of foot to whichever variation best supports your body today. Palms meet at heart. Hug everything into the midline. If you'd like, you can extend your fingertips to the sky. Find your drishti, that point of focus, to help with your balance. For some reason, I chose a moving drishti, one of the leaves in front of me, which didn't serve me well. And with control, lower your arms and hug your knee into your chest once more before you extend your foot out nice and long in front of you and flex that foot. Toes reach up to the sky, lift it a few more inches, and slowly lower it back down. Bring your feet hip width apart, feet parallel, palms face open at your side for mountain pose. Stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take an inhalation through your nose and exhale a sigh out your mouth. Letting go. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale a sigh out your mouth, releasing anything you no longer need. One more deep inhalation through your nose. And exhale, big sigh out your mouth. Now just take a moment to notice how you're feeling. How are you feeling now compared to when we first joined together on the mat today? Lift hands to prayer at heart and thank yourself for taking this time to take care of you. sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. If you enjoyed this practice, throw the video a thumbs up and save the video so you can easily return to it for your next work break. If you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel to get the latest yoga love released each week. From my heart to yours.